Welcome back to Doomstone. We are doing our Harvest Festival as the fall has rolled in properly. Everybody's gathered at the party, except apparently Butch and Evil Betty. I don't know why some of them are wandering off to, like, move stuff. I think some of them are still coming in. I guess once the speech is done, people just kind of mill about like it's a party and leave and come back and whatnot. I don't know. Like, where are you going? Wobbling around here like a Canadian South Park character. Just hauling some freaking bacon back to drop it off. Well, map's still running incredibly slow. The rain, the caravan, these things probably don't help. I went ahead and executed everybody over here by shotgun. So we don't have them to worry about anymore. A few of them did get up and like left the map. Excellent sculpture. RB ending a sheep's life. We've had many of these before. RB is tucked down here in this tiny shitty hole in the wall. I don't know what to do with this. It's hard to decide because the RB doesn't like do anything. We could put it outside of his door. That's funny. There you go. Have some art outside of your front door. Is that the baby puking? Or somebody else? Honestly, it's hard to know who in this colony is puking at any given moment. It tends to be a few of them. Trade caravan leaving. Fantastic. Hopefully that helps speed this up. Fun, 91%. Disrespected now, too, probably because of puking. Alright, well, let's get this cleaned up. Okay, there we go. That's cleaned up. I think I want to go fight some Thrumbo. So let's grab everybody except for maybe like the small kids, if I can unselect these, because the UI lags like a son of a bitch nowadays. Alright. Let's try and go grab them, send them right up here. Fight those Thrumbo. I could release also some cooks. Like, we could leave Kyle behind. We could leave, say, Sleepy behind. Maybe Margaret. I mean, she's not one of the better cooks, but we usually let her cook. I just want to make sure we got the mages, mostly, to deal with the Thrumbos. They're kind of our get-out-of-jail-free cards if we run into trouble. Frey riding up on a unicorn. I'm kind of fine with letting him stay on the mounts here, probably. Okay, it's not mad at me yet. We can fix that. Yep, there you go, guys. I'll start shooting. Are the other ones Manhunter, or are they far enough away? These ones are not Manhunter. So just the one we're dealing with right here, that's fine. We get this one killed, we can go down and take out the other two. Alright, good group of people showing up. It looks like it's probably just about everybody, huh? That we've deliberately drafted. Yeah, okay, good. Good. Honestly, too many people, probably, right? We'll let you guys go. Larissa, we'll want you here. Ray's dual wielding. Yeah, we'll keep the rest of these, I guess. But those few stragglers there, they can go. We'll get that hauled. God, the frame rate is just like so bad with a tick rate if one prefers, whatever. It's all connected. Point is, game processing is incredibly slow right now. And there's not much you can do about it, I don't think. I mean, I'm assuming the rain doesn't help. Obviously, the animals don't help. 55 colonists or whatever it is don't help. So, This is unfortunately what we're stuck dealing with through the end of the series. It's like 8 days left before the Town Enunciator finishes. Yeah, just under 8 days. We can make it to the end here. I believe in our group, our crew, our colony. Kurt, lightning bolt this. Actually, that's a bad idea. Stop. Wait for everybody to get here in position first. Let's not take undue risks. Or at least most of the people here are done moving and in position. What are you fucking... Oh, you're mounting. Okay. Yeah, once this clump gets here, basically, then we're good to go. Oh, Paul's here. We can have Paul zap one. Alright. Looks like we pulled in both. You're gonna keep coming aggressively. We should get some wolves. And that was Malco. Is Eris here? Eris is here. Get some more wolves over here too. Okay, well, there the wolves go. Honestly, the wolves are so good. I think there's probably an argument for the wolves being the most powerful spell we have, which, given the amount of powerful spells we have, is kind of ridiculous. Like, the amount of beating these things can take decently, and just the fact that they distract. Right? If we're running into a group of 100 people and we're shooting lightning at them, they're still shooting at us. Whereas if we put out wolves, they target the wolves, which doesn't matter. We can just blast them. To be fair, they're strongest because they support the other mages, in my opinion. It's not entirely in a bubble, but it does seem incredibly good. Okay, well, there's some more Thrumbo. All these people figuring their pathing out. It's going to be pretty choppy here, I think, while they're all moving back. I mean, Jesus. It's always pretty choppy. It's actually really surprising to me how long the series held up without running so poorly. And then how quickly it just tipped over a cliff into like running like crap consistently. Like we had leg that was pretty bad, you know, during raids, and especially when raids loaded in, stuff like that, for a while now. But it was never like this consistent, slow pace. I mean, this is speed 3, and look how slow everything crawls around here. This is wild. Well, I guess we'll go back into wait mode here. Just waiting for that timer to tick down. I didn't pause. We've got a group of visitors coming in. I think we're going to send them away. They don't want to come in necessarily because of temperature, but I think there's a strong argument that even though we're a hospitable people, when we have the consistent threat of raids because we've done the Town Charter Enunciator, I think it also makes sense for us to, like, you know, say, like, don't come in, the town's under threat right now, you know. Everything's cool, we love you, but you just can't right now. We got our first Torn script done with that Magicite we bought at the end of last episode. We can get Rosalina here, upgraded to a magical class. Read. Rosalina looks quite interesting. Her garb is quite... Ooh, okay. First off, goddamn. Second off, what are you doing? Yeah, her look, like with this mask, this red devil, the devil strand poncho, and then like a skirt and bone armor underneath. Like, what the fuck type of garb is this? It's great. So, what are you now? That's not what I want. I want you. You are a Chaos Mage. She can learn any type, level she never master any. Gets bonus learning factor, bad at research. Psychic sensitivity, immunity gain speed. Global work speed is reduced. Learn better. Learn a lot better, work slightly slower. That's fine. Teleport, summon explosive. Interesting. Chaos Tradition. Okay. To exchange or available magically. So I guess this probably rerolls the other two, maybe? Changes all learned. Gains an 8+8 mood bonus. Gain up to 40 mana. Applies a stacking buff that increases stats. Okay, so you get bonuses when you change it. Ooh, number of abilities learned. Okay, so it feels to me like what you want to probably do is like upgrade some Chaos Tradition stuff until you get like a good set of abilities and then upgrade the abilities. So right now she's got no points, so we'll leave her alone. But I think what we'll do is I think I want to push for the +8 mood bonus on Mercurial maybe first, and then Protean a bit. I don't really understand this ability with Wild Magic, so I might ignore that. So yeah, I think we'll gain up to 40 mana. I assume that's probably like a gain back mana, not a like 40 max, because it seems like you build up an insane mana bar really quickly. Even if it's a small chance, you can just spam this on cooldown and build up your mana, which doesn't seem like it'd be the thing to me. Stacking buff that increases stats could be interesting too. Problem is these are all temporary, so if the idea that we're going to play it to like roll for a good set of skills and then stop using it, then it wouldn't be that useful. I mean, maybe even the mood bonus isn't that good either. So Mountain Lover. Rebuffed by Bills. Bills is in a relationship, right? Why does everybody want people that are in fucking relationships? We have so many bachelors and bachelorettes in this colony. If people are like hitting on the couples, the handful of couples we have, like, leave them alone. But she doesn't really have any negatives. Confident actually reduces her mental break threshold anyway. Yeah, I think we'll just go straight to Protean. I don't think we need to do Chaos Tradition. We'll cast it here so she gets a mood bonus because she's got that -3 right now. Magic Deprivation. We might as well. Okay, so we got a Shadow and we got Sentinel. Oh, interesting. Do I want to do that? We can just have her like go cast a Sentinel over here. We might as well set one up. We'll do it out here. We'll toss a Sentinel out in front. Does anybody want to like get these bodies buried? I feel like there's 2 there. Nope, Crab is just wearing a lot of excess stuff. Okay. Eerie, what are you doing? You're in school? Yeah, you're stuck in school. Who can I get to make the Torn script? Number 2. Crafting 4, intellectual 8. Should be a few candidates. Poppy's actually good too. Poppy's here making stone chunks too, which is a complete waste of her talents. You go scribe this while Eerie teaches. And then Rosalina should probably be removed from intellectual duty if she's on it. It looks to me like she's not. She was fairly high. Yeah, she's at least not one of the primaries. She's right here as a 2. I mean, we'll just remove her from it entirely. I doubt she ever fell through to it. In fact, if you want to make some drugs, you can do that, I guess. It's fairly unskilled labor. It's not a big deal. And I don't remember exactly who our second mage was, but we'll find him. Unless it was just George. No. Montanus? It's, no, yeah, Montanus was the other one. Okay. Great. And he's sleeping anyway, so we can't do it right now. So that's fine. Let's just put a Sentinel over there. Uses the ability on dormant Sentinel reduce each Sentinel. Can I do multiple then? Is that what I can do? Can I just set up a couple of these? Unable to use Sentinel. Needs to well, yeah, cooldown, I suppose, is true. Alright, she gained a point. 2 skill points for Protean. Okay. So, yeah, we can just... we can enable Shadow. Why can't I can't force that, which is interesting. Like, I can't make that a recurring ability, apparently. Maybe because it's Chaos Magic? Maybe that would be weird, the way it works. Did you cast on yourself? Yeah. I mean, that's fine. Pemmican's done. What do we want? I don't know. None of this matters anymore. Moonshine. That's a Wild West thing. Alright, you're free to go. What dinged? Masterwork, steel bed. I mean, good job. This was for... a baby? Evil Betty? No. Rebecca, Paula, Haruka, Evil Betty. Is Henriette? Oh, Henriette's 5. That's what it is. It is for Henriette. But she is... Oh, she's actually... yeah, she's grown up. She's not even fetal anymore. Did I give you a gun? Yeah, I even gave you a gun. You definitely need... The bone war mask on the little kid is really funny, especially with the frickin' pigtails. Pigtails and a war mask? Ridiculous. Okay. Yeah, so you get a proper bed. We'll leave these cribs installed even though they're completely vacant right now. It's just a reminder of all the children they had before. Can somebody finish this frickin' furniture for Zach? Like, what the fuck, guys? What's Sam doing right now? Building the wardrobe. Literally going to do it. Okay. Yep. No other points there. Poppy is getting to work. This takes 42 work. I guess we'll cut really quickly here while she works on this. Night has fallen, and it's time for Montanus to become magical. Is this a... Oh, a longsword. Interesting. Alright, there you go. Read. Read the book. You are a lightning mage. That's incredibly disappointing. Another lightning mage? Oh, man. Starting with only lightning cloud, too. We at least need a lightning bolt on this. We can maybe... We grab Montana, send him down here, drop a lightning cloud. We'll do down here where there's like a desert, because there's no reason for anybody to path through there. Maybe if we drop a lightning cloud, we'll get the point we need to teach him lightning bolt right away. Because I'd like to teach her lightning bolt right away. Because I'd like to set it and forget it. That way they're casting bolts in combat whenever they get into combat, and I don't have to remember to like check to see if they'll learn lightning bolt or something like that at that time. I just want to get it out of the way right now. If we can. Which I don't know if we can. Alright, cool, that does give him the point. Great. Learn lightning bolt, cast on automatically, leave. Okay, well, that's taking care of itself. Oh, one neat thing here. We got this cooking steel knife that dropped from that last raid. I didn't notice it at the time. But it's, yeah, it's a steel knife, but it's got this extra little bonus effect here that makes it good for cooking. It's not as good at cooking speed as the cleavers, but it does have this reduced food poisoning chance, which seems pretty decent. Plus, we have people who cook that don't even have cleavers anyway. So I thought it made the most sense to give it to Montanus, since Montanus is a night shift person, being a night owl. Which means they often do actually do cooking. Because they're the only one who has access to the stoves at night, basically. The stoves are always available, so they'll always cook. So it's even important to get them an item. Another consideration would be maybe we give it to the worst cook as an offset for an increased food poisoning chance. But I feel like there's a floor to that anyway. Also, should we really even have like Frey and Ray on cooking at this point? Theoretically, we're training up better cooks, but we have so many high-end cooks here. Yeah, I think they get off cooking. We'll put them on at like a 4. It's better than them going completely idle, maybe. And you... Oh, you were on a 4 to do potions. Right, mana potions. Why do we have bills on Butcher? Was there a reason for that? That's a strange one. I think we'll take him off of that. Probably a relic from when the colony labor was a little bit more sloppy. Learn 2 times faster. I mean, I guess what we could do is we could have her drop an amp. Like on cooldown. Maybe she gets an extra XP point out of that somewhere. But she's like our highest leveled mage, of course. She's not exactly swimming in points. Although she's got 2 unspent here. But I mean, everything here is upgraded. I mean, we could boost amp. I've mostly been casting it just as a way to have a spell to cast, without any real concern for the effect of what it does. No, I think I'd rather have her casting more spells in combat. Right now we're looking at Eye of the Storm, which is 65 mana. And this is 60. So once she casts Eye of the Storm, she can't Lightning Storm anymore. 120 max mana. What can we do to increase? Decreases cost, increase rate of recovery, increase max. Okay, so what I'm wondering, is it better to put points into Spirit or Focus in this case? Focus would scale better with casting more spells. And then Spirit wouldn't. Spirit would effectively scale better with fewer spells, right? If you want to cast 2 spells with your mana bar, all you need is the mana to cast those 2 spells. If you want to cast like 6 spells with your mana bar, it would be 6 times the focus benefit as opposed to 2 times the focus benefit, whereas Spirit is like linear to just the mana bar size. I said that in a really bad way. Point is, focus scales with cheap spells better, because you can empty out your mana bar casting a bunch of cheap spells more efficiently. Well, game's laid out, so I can't look at this. Probably a raid coming in, or just one of the weird hiccups we get occasionally. I'll do some math on my own, and I'll report back later whenever the game loads. Okay, well, that incredibly long hang, which you, thankfully, on YouTube did not have to watch, led to nothing. The game just stopped hanging, and nothing new happened. So I don't know if the game is trying to spawn raids and failing now, or if these hangs are some new problem we've run into. I've had 3 or 4 of these sort of hangs that didn't go anywhere recently. Like in the last 2 or 3 episodes, and that's an entirely new issue, so... whatever, I guess. We'll see what happens with those. Anyway, focus. Like I was talking about before the game hung. 2.5% per level. Spirit is 4 mana. Or, I mean, Clarity is... No, Spirit is 4 mana. Increase the maximum mana by 4 per skill level. Yeah. So, the way this basically works is if we want to cast Eye of the Storm and Lightning Cloud, these both are 60 and 65 mana. Adjusted cost 55 and 49. They're still about 50, which means if we're shaving off 2.5% of the cost, that'd be 1.25 mana. Basically, you round them to 50% for the sake of, numbers, just doing your head easier, quicker, right? And then 2.5% of 100 is 2.5. So if you're down to 50, it's down to 1.25. So we're saving 1.25% mana on both abilities. Thus, we're saving overall 2.5 mana, right? Out of 100, but it's 120, roughly. So Spirit should be pretty comparable, actually, to Focus here, but a little bit better. I also wasn't looking at the adjusted mana cost before, which means that right now we can cast both of them, and then just not much else afterwards. 15.2, 55.3, and 49.2. So basically 105 and 15 for about 120. So we do a point of Spirit. Should be 124. I assume it doesn't update until we exit this. And then if we do a point of Focus, we could trim these costs down a little bit. They're really similar, but... yeah, I mean, I assume Spirit's just the better way to go altogether. Yeah, 128. It's not going to be enough to make a difference. Like, this doesn't let us cast an extra spell or anything, but nothing was going to let us cast an extra spell. But we do actually get off the Lightning Bolt plus Lightning Storm plus Eye of the Storm. So it should be fine. But yeah, I think we'll just stack her mana bar up, basically. It'd be nice if we could also cast a Lightning Cloud, but that's going to be out there a bit. Yeah. Yeah, we need like 24 more mana. But at the point where we're casting 4 spells, it actually might be better than to do focus. Because it'd be basically 1, 2, 3, about 4 mana saved. It'd be actually, at the point where we're casting 4, it's basically equivalent. It's an interesting discussion. Conversely, if we're not dropping Eye of the Storms and Lightning Storms and stuff, I guess it doesn't matter then because we're waiting on cooldowns anyway at that point. Yeah, I think we'll just add to the mana bar. This is a pretty good piece of art. It's called Attempt, and it shows a politician flying through the air eating a pepper. It expresses distance and strength. That's certainly something. I feel like this should go in the Town Hall. That sounds like Town Hall stuff to me. Even though the Town Hall's beauty is probably completely irrelevant, I feel like it just belongs here. So we're going to throw it in there. If the game will work. Did I click or not? I can't tell if this is still a blueprint that I'm like dragging or if I actually placed it. Because the game just decided to die in that moment. Come on, video game, you can do it. Well, I guess I'll pause the recording. The source of lag this time was a group of vagabonds coming in looking for help. We will, in fact, go ahead and give them the silver, 6,000 silver that they're requesting, because we're just really nice folks. Where the heck are they? Excuse me? Did you already walk into my base this quickly? I don't believe that could be true. Did you spawn like right here and get in somewhere? Do I need to accept the quest? Oh, they're right down here in the corner. How did I miss them multiple times? Maybe they were hidden like right here under the corner of the UI and I couldn't see them? That might be it. Who wants the money? Yo. You? 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 No. I guess I gotta wait for... Are they leaving? Wait, why are they leaving? What? I was gonna give you the money. Oh, because the map is overly hot? 40C, that might be it. Right click on Jensen. Jensen's fucking gone, my dude. Okay, well, I guess we have to keep our money. We were willing to help you guys, dude. Alright, bye. I guess I never even got a chance to, like, try and help you. I mean, it is pretty warm here, but... I mean, I would assume you wanted your friend back more than you were afraid of the warmth. Apparently not. Distilling's done. Noble apparel. Noble apparel, yes. Maybe we should have some noble apparel. Corsets, that's a Wild West thing, sure. This is kind of what everybody just does all day. You know, we haven't really paused to just take stock of what's going on in the colony. But, like, right now, it's just kind of a bunch of people sitting in the quarry. There's, like, always some people cutting stones. We've got some tailoring going on, leather aprons and skin holsters. Yukiko and Paul. Yukiko's down here making us Thrumbo fur dusters. What is Paul doing? You should be tailoring. You're eating. I can only hope that you maybe just finished something and dropped it off. Because you really should be tailoring, my dude. We'll have to keep an eye on him. At least Yukiko's doing her job. 17 crafting. Pretty freaking high. Too smart certainly helps here. That bonus to learning factor. Oh, Arcane Mage boosts learning factor too. That's pretty damn good. She just hit 18. Like, holy shit. Look at her fly up there. Give us some sick-ass Thrombo Dusters. We still got, like, plenty of crappy Dusters in rotation. Like, this guy's rocking a normal Camel Hide Duster. Like, I'm sure there's lots of crap ones floating around. Probably other ones that are not bad, but are getting close to deteriorating right off of people, I would imagine. Maybe not. But, yeah, I'm hard-pressed to dedicate the Thrombophore to something other than Dusters because of how much body coverage they provide in terms of armor. So I think they're a pretty good call. Well, how many days are left? We are looking at 6.9 days. The last week here in the colony before we are officially a township. I think we're going to make it, guys. I'm totally going to count my chickens before they're hatched. It's totally okay. I mean, the biggest threat to us really seems to be the stability of the game itself, so there's that.